Thank you. Mr. Chairman, President Johnson, members of the board, my dear friends, one and all, it is a distinct honor and privilege to stand before you and to do so as a friend of the NAACP and its leaders. I express the greetings, admiration, and love of President Russell M. Nelson, President of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, along with the other senior leaders of our church. Just 2 months ago, many of you may know that your senior leadership met with President Nelson and the most senior leaders of our church while in Salt Lake City for NAACP quarterly meetings. Side by side, they made powerful statements that reflect our church's values and sense of priority on matters of equality. President Nelson addressed the media and said, quote, "Today, in unity with such capable and impressive leaders as the national officials of the NAACP, we are impressed to call on people of this nation and indeed the world to demonstrate greater civility, racial and ethnic harmony, and mutual respect. Together, we invite all people, organizations, and governmental units to work with greater civility, eliminating prejudice of all kinds, and focusing more on the many areas and interests that we all have in common. As we lead our people to work cooperatively, we will all achieve the respect, regard, and blessings that God seeks for all of His children," end quote. After complimenting the church for its service to people throughout the country and the world, President Johnson graciously called the church, quote, "a partner who seeks to pursue harmony and civility within our community, with whom I am proud to stand here today to open up a dialogue to seek ways of common interest, to work towards a higher purpose. This is a great opportunity," end quote. This was truly a moment of unity, brotherhood, and sisterhood. President Johnson told our church president that the statement he made expresses the very core of the beliefs and mission at the NAACP. This inspired and achievable mission needs to be supported across organizations of all types and by everyone. Prior to accepting a call to full-time service in our church, I worked in the energy industry representing some of the largest companies in the world. A few years ago, I had the privilege to tour and speak at several historically black colleges and universities, including Texas Southern University, Morehouse College, Chicago State University, Spelman College. You can see who's represented here tonight. Norfolk State University, all in an effort to expand our workforce and to provide equal opportunity to participate in the American energy renaissance. After each speech, I was encouraged by the number of students of the rising generation who approached me seeking an opportunity to work in the industry. But I must say I was surprised and saddened by the number who felt that these well-paying careers were beyond their reach. These experiences remind us that we need to explore ways, such as education and humanitarian service, in which our respective members and others can serve and move forward together, lifting our brothers and sisters who need our help, just as the Savior Jesus Christ would do. Our church has a vigorous program of volunteer service, something we share in deep common with NAACP. Tonight, I'm pleased to announce that we will together launch an education and employment initiative with an eye towards national impact, beginning in cities like Baltimore, Atlanta, and Camden, New Jersey. We envision joint NAACP and LDS activities and projects all over this nation. We do not intend to be a flash in the pan. That is not our style, and we know it's not yours. We anticipating focusing in areas of starting and growing my own business, effectively handling personal finances, better education for better income, finding better work, just to name a few. We will work in harmony and learn from each other. My friends, I'm thrilled to be part of this annual convention whose wise purpose is to establish policies and programs of action. And so I close with one more quote from our church president, President Nelson, that he shared just last month as he concluded a church-sponsored worldwide event that honored Black heritage, when he said, quote, "Only the comprehension of the true fatherhood of God can bring full appreciation of the true brotherhood of man and the true sisterhood of woman. That understanding inspires passionate desire to build bridges of cooperation instead of walls of segregation," end quote. It is our humble hope and prayer that this is just the beginning of building bridges of cooperation and understanding, and that together we will work to bless the lives of all God's children. Thank you very much.